Why do we look the way we look? Most of it comes down to the planet we live on, its gravity, its atmosphere, its radiation. Earth shaped every single part of your body. But what if you lived somewhere else? One astronaut spent a full year on the International Space Station. Zero gravity means no constant pressure on your bones and muscles. So his bones got weaker, his muscles shrank, his vertebrae spread apart. He came back taller, and that was only 1 year. Now imagine an entire lifetime on another planet. Your body would change in ways you can barely imagine. Let's start with Mars. The first thing you'd notice is gravity. Mars has about 1/3 of Earth's gravity. At first that sounds amazing. If you weigh 150 pounds on Earth, you'd only feel about 50 pounds on Mars. But your body would adapt, and not in a good way. Without Earth's gravity constantly pushing down on you, your bones and muscles would start to shrink. Your skeleton would get lighter and thinner. Your muscles would waste away without the constant effort of fighting gravity. To survive, you'd need to eat constantly and train harder than any athlete on Earth just to maintain enough muscle mass to move around. Over generations, humans born on Mars would probably grow taller. With less gravity pulling them down, their spines would stretch, their legs would lengthen, their bodies would become thinner and longer. And then there's the radiation. Mars has no magnetic field, protecting it from solar radiation. Every day on the surface, you'd be absorbing doses of radiation that would be dangerous by Earth standards. Over time, your skin would need to adapt. But here's where it gets strange. Carotenoids. The pigments found in carrots, tomatoes, bell peppers offer real protection against UV radiation. The more of them in your diet, the more your skin absorbs them. Your skin would gradually shift color, not sci-fi green. Actual orange. Welcome to the Mars Farmer's Market, your most important survival tool. And what about other planet? Forget Mars. Venus is something else entirely. Standing on Venus would feel like being submerged 3,000 feet underwater. The atmospheric pressure is 90 times greater than Earth's. Your body would be crushed before you finished a single breath. The surface temperature is around 870 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead. There is no oxygen. The air is carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid clouds. The only life forms on Earth that could even theoretically survive on Venus are certain extreme microbes. The record for heat survival on Earth is 266 degrees, set by a microscopic organism. So to live on Venus, you'd essentially have to stop being human. The next one is Jupiter. No solid surface, no ground to stand on. Jupiter is an enormous sphere of hydrogen and helium gas. If you somehow entered Jupiter's atmosphere, you'd fall through layers of increasingly dense gas until the pressure crushed you completely. Temperatures fluctuate wildly. Winds can reach 600 kilometers per hour. And here's something strange. Jupiter's atmosphere absorbs radio waves. Communication, as we know it, would be impossible. No spoken language, no radio, no signals. You'd be floating blind and silent in an endless storm. What happened in Saturn? A trip to Saturn from Earth takes about 7 years, and when you got there, you'd find no ground to stand on either. Saturn is another gas giant. Its famous rings look beautiful from a distance, but up close, there are billions of fragments of ice and rock floating in space. Some layers deep inside Saturn's atmosphere reach temperatures of around 0 degrees Celsius. You'd be floating in dense gas with no floor, no sky, no reference point. Just endless swirling cloud in every direction. Neptune is something different. Neptune is the furthest planet from the Sun. A trip there from Earth would take roughly 12 years. And when you arrived, you'd find the most violent winds in the entire solar system. 2,100 kilometers per hour, 3.5 times faster than Jupiter. The temperature is around minus 200 degrees Celsius. And like Jupiter and Saturn, there is no solid surface. Just endless layers of frozen gas pressing down into nothing. What does all of this tell us? Every planet in our solar system would change your body in radical and irreversible ways. Smaller bones, longer limbs, different skin, different organs. After enough generations, humans born on Mars wouldn't look like humans born on Earth. Their spines longer, their bones lighter, their skin a different color. Something shaped by a different gravity, a different sky, a different star. And if you brought a Mars human back to Earth, they'd struggle just as much as you would struggle on Mars. The gravity would crush them. The sunlight would burn them. The body you have right now is not a fixed design. It's not permanent. It's not finished. It's an adaptation, shaped by this specific planet over millions of years. Every single thing about your body is a response to Earth, a solution to Earth's specific problems. Take you off Earth, and those solutions stop working. Change the planet. Change the human. We are not the default setting for intelligent life. We are just Earth's version of it.